royal borough of Kensington and Chelsea is the richest borough in the whole of the UK. House prices start here at a mere £750,000. The royal borough is home to some of the wealthiest wives in the world. To the rest of us, we can only imagine what goes on behind these multi-million-pound facades. On the show tonight, we reveal what happens to a Kensington wife when she realises there's more to life than raising the next generation of millionaires. Mum Boni is forging a career as a rock and roll singer-songwriter. What happens to a Kensington wife who's reached an age where the children are nearly grown up and the shopping trips don't hold the excitement they used to? We'll meet Boni, a Kensington wife who now in her 40s is devoting her life to a career in rock and roll.
Christmas magic from the top.
Well, I'm feeling like a fool, though I'm looking pretty cool in my little sequin dress.
Well, I describe myself as a slightly dippy, eccentric, middle-aged housewife. I've totally flipped the last couple of years.
Driving along on Highway 47 when I first caught sight of a little piece of heaven.
Well, it actually, when I introduce it, I usually say it's after an incident that happened to me on the way home, and it was partially true. There was a guy pulled up alongside me in a black Ferrari, and he was singing with his window open, and I thought, oh, this is a great idea for a song. And he did wink. I didn't wink, actually, he winked, but I thought it was, sound better if I said I winked at him. But he didn't follow me home or any of the rest of the stuff, but it's just an idea for a song.
His black Ferrari with his open window.
She's got a lot of good songs, a few quirky tracks, and I think that's the appeal. Like a song like Black Ferrari's definitely quirky, slightly different to the average pop song. Hand in hand with her personality, it's a good combination, really. I guess it is something different to what possibly the average Kensington wife does, but she's got a passion for it, which is great.
Black Ferrari laid down. Next up, Boni's potential Christmas hit.
It was getting near Christmas, last November. So that evening I went home and I thought, yeah, it's a good idea, and I wrote one, and it's pretty good, actually. It's a fun track, and I think it's actually quite catchy.
A good, happy dance.
Yeah, I think it's a catchy song. Anthony thinks it's got hit potential, so that he hasn't said that about any of the other songs.
Christmas magic from the top.
I hope I remember the words.
Won't you come and be my Santa Claus? Let me sit upon your knee, your knee. You can work your Christmas magic, especially for me. You can cover me with...
I got into music. I thought it helped me release all the feelings that I think it's a wonderful release and a way of expressing yourself. I didn't think it would take over, but it's taken over. It's a shame because, you can see the garden's gone to pot and other things have gone to pot. The children, having to phone for Domino's quite often now. I think having teenagers, they get kind of rude sometimes, and you think, oh, what am I doing? I devoted all these years and cared totally about them, and you almost forget yourself when you're a mother. You always put their timetables first, and suddenly my timetables come first, and I've become selfish, and it's just a phase, but I need to do it. I think, I married quite young, and I feel like I've missed out on a bit of youth, so I'm enjoying the youth culture now. My son always says, oh, you just have tea parties. So I thought I'd prove him wrong and try and do something productive, but, I don't think writing songs was what he had in mind. Okay, I'll just do a bit of my song. I was driving along on Highway 47 when I first caught sight of a little piece of heaven. Had a hot day's work, couldn't wait to get home.
As Boni's early morning rehearsals reverberate round her Kensington mansion, we join Boni laying down some of her potential hit records and follow her progress for the first time as the featured artist at the open mic in London's West End.